Hello.
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 Let's go!
Hey, kids.
Hey, Dad.
War crimes will be prosecuted.
Does the word mean anything to you?
Yeah, I chose this profession, so therefore I earned beer.
You want to go to the matinee? The feeling is definitely there.
You don't know my name!
It's a new morning in America.
This is the old dude, Howard J. Reynolds.
Step into my office.
Not going to be too many punks.
Don't you stop worrying about the punk?
You! That's my name!
Yeah, let's go to the punk rock show.
Introducing, for your listening pleasure,
Here it is. Here we are, episode 45, High Fives Podcast. Michael, good?
I'm good. How about you, Nate?
Good.
I'm glad you used my real name, not Moke.
Moke's really taken off.
Moke has taken off.
What was the definition of moke?
I don't know.
Somebody cranked that out. Of course, there's a definition for moke. It's pure genius.
I was just prepared for you to be like, hi, Moke.
I hope it sticks. I really should be investing in this because, as we know, when you assign a nickname to somebody, you really got to dig in for like those first couple weeks,
Yeah.
right? Like, or else it won't stick.
Yeah, you can't just pick a nickname and just like hope it sticks.
You know what's funny though? Like, I would have thought like within our group of friends, like with all the nicknames that we had, like that more of them would have stuck. Like yours didn't stick.
Mine was shitty.
Everyone says that about their nickname. Nobody's like, I have the best nickname, unless your nickname is Nighthawk. And then you think you have the best nickname. But that was also self-assigned. So Nighthawk, if you're listening, what's up?
I think Justin embraced Juice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he had a big OJ fascination.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's when you embrace it as the individual, which kind of doesn't work because I don't think anybody should really love their nickname.
No.
Right? Like you should have a level of hatred for it. Like Moke.
Moke is literally the only one that I've ever heard. I'm like, yeah, I could deal with that.
You could?
I could deal with it, but more than like Crash was stupid.
Well, it was deserved though.
Yeah.
You earned it.
Yeah.
Right?
I did, but it's still stupid.
I hope Moke sticks. I'm going to have to do more to make Moke stick. Hashtag make Moke stick.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Should we tell the people what this episode's all about?
Sure.
This is a Moke pick. And there it is. Hashtag Moke pick.
Oh, man.
While Moke continues to laugh, I'll tell you what it is.
Yeah, why don't you tell us all about
This is the Top 5 Covers 2.0.
2.0.
This is the new, improved, and better because we did this. Do you believe it was episode 13?
That's crazy.
I did some research on the interwebs.
I also did some research.
Episode 13.
That's crazy.
That's a long time ago. I
We're-
can't do that math. What's that math? Like
You're
32?
asking the wrong guy.
32?
Moke doesn't know math.
Moke don't know math. No math, Moke.
Nope. Yeah. It's a long time ago. That's
It
why I
is.
figured it was okay because a lot of time has passed.
Yeah, we're not just like going back to the well because we can't think of things. We're going back to the well because it's deserved,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It needs some attention.
Yep.
I think we can throw a little love at the covers.
For sure. Or some non-love.
Yeah, well, what do you like? I mean, we were talking about this earlier. Like, the covers was like a big thing, like when I was much younger, and now I'm just kind of like, take it or leave it. Like, I just feel like there's not enough good ones. Like, it's more novelty than like, oh my God, that's a good cover.
See, if you make it your own. So,
Yeah.
like, if you completely change the song and make it your own, I think that can be a good cover.
See, but I don't always like that.
No, you don't have to like it, but that's one formula to make a good cover.
Okay.
Another one is when when someone does a cover and it makes you want to check out the original and learn more about that band. I enjoy those covers.
Like the original artist?
Yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes it's just like it's good if it's like a great song, like a classic song that you loved.
So do you like the covers that are more geared towards the classic song as opposed to like punk bands covering other punk bands?
See, I'll only like punk bands covering other punk bands if they do something different with it. Because like,
Yeah.
if
You
you're
can't just, like,
if you're
put
gonna do
your
a bad,
style.
if you're gonna do a Bad Religion song and
Right.
then you're gonna cover it exactly like Bad Religion,
So speaking of that, did you like that tribute album that they did for Bad Religion?
some of it,
Germs of Perfection?
yeah, there is some stuff on there.
I thought it was pretty eclectic.
Yeah, and there were some songs that went totally off. Like the Weaker Thans version was really cool.
Yeah.
and that they did something totally different.
Yeah.
So, and then like the covers I don't like are like the Weezer album, and I know we disagree on this, but
That's okay. We can disagree.
because I feel like it's like when a band just covers a song and it sounds exactly like the song,
Yeah.
and then you're like, or like a bar band doing covers,
Yeah.
or Sublime covering songs with Rome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Okay. Yeah, like, and I'm not going to come to Weezer's defense here, but I do like that record. I think it's...
Which is fine.
I think it's a good playlist. I totally get what you're saying. I mean, I don't think they tried to do anything new with those songs. I think they were just essentially paying tribute.
Which is fine. Which is
why,
fine.
I don't know, but I thought it turned out... I thought it was pretty cool.
Like Weezer's done covers before that turned out good. Like they did that they're on that Pixies tribute album. They do
Okay.
Valoria, I think, and that's really good. So
Yeah, it's strange that they really put no Weezer flair on it whatsoever. Like, even the affecting on the vocals was, like, identical.
yeah, so like that Paranoid one was like awful to me because I
Right.
was just like, well, if I'm gonna do this, I'm just gonna listen to Paranoid.
Right.
Like I didn't get that point of it. There's one or two on there that I do enjoy quite a bit because you could tell they put their own little spin on it.
Right.
But I don't
As
know
a
if-
whole.
yeah,
Not for you.
Yeah.
The Teal album was not for you.
it's not.
Okay. What do you think about, like, so there's been, like, a fair amount of, like, cover albums come out within the last little while. Like the Mad Caddies did that cover.
I love that album. I know a lot of people don't, but I loved it, and I thought it came at the right time of the year. And
I like it as standalone songs, but as an album, it's a little bit much of the same, I think.
yeah, I'll agree with that. See, they're good because they took punk songs and did something a little bit different. Like
Yeah.
they made it their own.
Yeah.
So I enjoy that. But yeah, I agree. As an album, it kind of drags a little bit, but listening to each track individually is pretty good.
And then, like, what did you think about that TBR record, the Stealing the Covers? Like, I thought that was probably the most inventive thing I've seen in a long time. Like, to take bands that they like that really probably not a lot, like, I don't know any of those bands.
Yeah, I think they were all local bands, right? That was my
I don't know
understanding.
yeah, maybe. I mean, they were certainly bands that I've never heard of.
Yeah, I think I read somewhere they were all like within that area. Bands
Okay.
that they would have seen locally that never made it.
So I think that's
that's a
super
great
cool.
idea. I don't know if there was a lot on there that I like totally loved, but there were a few that I liked a lot.
Well, I guess the thing with the cover is, like, connecting it to the original on some level, right? Like,
Yeah.
You know, that
So-
kind of mystique of, like, hearing something like that's familiar but not the exact same.
Yeah, you nailed it right there. Like on that TBR one, if somebody just told me they were TBR songs, I just would have thought they were TBR songs.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Fair enough.
which is fine.
Yeah, it is fine.
Yeah.
Listening? Have you been listening?
I've been listening to a lot of stuff. How about you?
Why don't you
want me
take
to
the
go?
reins? Yeah, just
You're not listening to anything?
no. I'm listening to stuff. I have a couple things written down.
Okay, first one is the Sharon Van Etten.
Okay.
Do you like her?
I don't know.
She's kind of like indie folk kind of stuff.
Okay.
More indie than folk, but it's probably her most complete album to date, I think. And I figure that like come year end, it'll be on a lot of like the Pitchfork-esque best of
Ooh.
lists, which I'm not generally a fan of, but I do like.
February, Mike. Like, you think
No,
it's going
I-
to make it all the way to the end there?
Oh, I would say so.
Wow.
So I'd recommend checking it out.
Okay.
That 17 track is really cool. So that's the one I would suggest checking out.
Okay.
Another band is Shy Tooth, and it's a 3-song EP.
Oh, I remember you saying somebody's in this band, right?
Yeah, it's the singer from Polar Bear Club.
Oh, yeah, right.
And it's really cool because it's like, I don't know if you know the whole backstory about him. He had some vocal cord issues.
Yeah.
I don't know the whole thing, but I know that he had some, and that's why his voice kind of changed on the last Polar Bear Club album.
Yeah.
And then I think he was in Wax Bottles too, if I recall, and it was it didn't have that gruffness to it. And on these 3 songs, he's kind of got it back a little bit, and I enjoyed it. And there's like a hint of a Get Up Kids kind of sound.
Huh, that's cool.
Yeah. So 3 songs. It's worth checking out. It's on Bandcamp.
Bandcamp. This one time?
I got 2 more quick ones. Radar State. which is Matt and Jim from Get Up Kids, and then the singer from The Anniversary and the drummer from The Gadgets.
Oh, wow. I
And-
didn't like. I've heard a little bit of that record, and I liked it, but I had no idea it had such like an all-star crew.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because like you can hear the Get Up. Now that you know it, you're gonna see it. You can
Totally.
tell that they all wrote, because like it's kind of an eclectic album, because there's Get Up Kids sounding songs, there's Anniversary songs, so it's pretty cool.
Nice.
And the last one is one I didn't think I'd like, which was Rat Boy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And
You
that's
got into it.
yeah, I did. I don't know why. I mean, like when you hear the term hip or punk hip hop,
Yeah.
it's like an automatic woof. For me anyway, I was just like, ugh, that sounds awful.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, Tim, it's going to sound like Tim, because anything he puts his fingers on has a sound.
Right.
And it does sound a lot like the solo album and kind of like the first Transplants album. So
I felt like the music of it had kind of that Swimmers vibe a little bit.
yeah, I can see that too. It's just kind of a fun. I don't know if it's like an amazing album, but the stuff on it is better than I thought it was. So
Does it have the potential for shampoo commercials?
of course.
Okay.
Also, it's a great Simpsons reference. Rat Boy,
Oh, yeah.
dear old Rat Boy,
Nice. You always have the deep cuts.
dear old Rat Boy.
Yeah.
That's a deep cut.
Yeah, I feel it's a deep
Yeah.
cut. I wouldn't have made that connection that quickly.
Oh, well,
Was that a Halloween special?
no.
Oh.
I can't remember what that was. I just know Bart walks in on them having sex or something like that, and he's chewing on the drywall, and Homer goes, "Dear old Rat Boy." I don't know why. I can't remember why.
So that's it? That's all?
That's
that
all.
That was the big list?
That's a lot. 4.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's pretty status quo.
Fair.
It's what I've grown to expect.
All right.
Like when you say
I
a
can keep-
lot, like
I can keep going,
I'm thinking
but-
like 12,
I can keep
14,
going, but no
like
one-
this is going to be the podcast.
No one wants to hear my list.
Yeah, they get to do that at Christmas every year.
Yeah.
All 100 of them.
That's right. Check my back catalog out.
That's Moke. Moke.com.
Nate.
I am still listening to Warm Thoughts.
Oh,
Like
really?
I can't
Still?
stop.
Well, that's good.
I don't think I've listened
you
to a
shouldn't-
record this much. Like,
You shouldn't have mocked my list. You got that from my list.
I don't.
Yeah.
I know. It's so good. It's so good. I don't know why it hasn't like caught fire. I don't know. So I'm still listening to that.
Excellent.
So nothing more to report other
Really?
than I'm still really liking it. Reconciler, our buddy Jay kind of brought that one up. I'm digging it. Like it, at first I was, kind of lukewarm to it, but the more I listen to it, the more I get into it. And it's got a very against me kind of vibe to it. Like the vocal sounds a lot like kind of older Against Me.
Yeah, for sure.
And some of the music too, but like again, I don't find it to be like a copy. I think it's just the way it came out, the way this person sings.
Yeah, it's good. You played it for me the other day,
Yeah.
and I was enjoying it quite a bit.
Yeah.
I did laugh at the song that sounds exactly like the Foo Fighters song.
That was funny. Yeah.
I would like to know if they did that on purpose, or if it was just like a coincidence that they wrote something that was similar and they just never clicked in their head that it was.
We should start a hashtag that says Moke wants to know. Hashtag Moke wants to know. Anybody? Moke?
Oh man.
And the last thing is, I think I asked you if you've ever listened to this band before, Audio Karate.
Yeah.
And the album I've been listening to a lot is Lady Melody. I don't know really anything about this band. It was one of those things where I think they were playing like a Vandal show, and then I saw like it was like just one of those weird times where like they kept popping up on flyers on my Instagram, and so
I didn't know
well,
they were still around.
yeah, I think they are. So I thought I'd check it out. And like, it's not one of those bands where I can go, it kind of sounds like this or it kind of sounds like that. It's not like it's not a sound I haven't heard before. I just can't really like pinpoint it to like a certain sound or a like this band sort of thing. And I have a feeling their records are all pretty different.
See, I wouldn't know them too well. I know they were on Kung Fu.
Yeah.
And then I know like they had one like an MTV kind of hit, and they kind of got like a Midtown kind of sound. Like before Midtown got super
Okay.
emo-y, they
Yeah,
had
I
like
could
more of
see
that the pop emo punk stuff.
Yeah.
But that was like, I think that song's called like Nintendo Jesus or something like that, or I don't know. I can't remember.
Audio
No, I'm just
Karate.
babbling.
Audio Karate. That's what it is.
Cool, Nate.
All right, so the rules are going to be the same for this list for all you following along. Know me first in the Gimme Gimmes, because that's what it. I mean, it's the greatest cover band in the world.
Yeah, we've discussed this.
Yeah. So know me first. You know what was interesting is like I was trying to find like a new gem, and I came across Fraggle Rock done in German.
That's pretty interesting.
It was interesting. It wasn't worth making the list, but
Interesting.
It was fun to listen
interesting
to.
idea.
Yeah, yeah. It was this German band. I'm assuming they're German, singing Fraggle Rock in German. Interesting, but didn't make the list.
No.
So let's get on with the list. My first song is I feel like we talked about I had to go back and see if I put it on that first episode 13 list. It did not make it. So I think it came after, or I became aware of it after. But the song is by a band called the Gin Blossoms. And the song is Hey Jealousy. And it's...
Hey, Jealousy is a cover?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Or
No.
you're thinking the Ergs.
Yeah. No, I was saying the original artist is the Gin Blossoms. Hey Jealousy is the song. The Ergs is covering it. You with me?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry,
I went backwards there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think Hey Jealousy is a cover.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
And Bowling for Soup, actually, I think covers it as well. Not as good.
No.
I like the Ergs version.
The Ergs
better.
version's really good.
But you were saying like Gin Blossoms was like a lot of punk bands really dug them, or
Yeah, I don't really totally understand it, but I think they're part of that whole like Minneapolis sort of sound, like sound, and people that are a little bit older than us
right.
would like that. The people that like or not Fugazi, I'm trying to think of it, Husker Du and things like that.
Okay.
Seem to be like know a little bit more about Gin Blossoms and like what's the other band that's from there?
I don't know.
I don't know. One of those like 90s alt. Like I would have lumped
Like Goo Goo Dolls?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
I would have lumped them all in with like 90s alt that was like radio 90s alt.
Yeah.
But apparently they were a little bit more.
I paid much more attention to the lyrics hearing it from the Ergs than I did from the Gin Blossoms. It's a great song.
It is a great
It's
song.
a really
and the
good
Ergs
song.
do a really good job of it.
I think so too. It's on the album Hindsight is 2020, my friend. And you know what? I like the covers that land on an album, like as opposed to like the compilation.
Oh.
You know, like when a band puts a cover on their record, I'm standing by it.
Oh. See, I like the rarity, the cover that it's like a hidden gem, which
Yeah.
isn't such a big thing now with like digital age. So
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, because the compilation's basically dead.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I like it. It's not common that a band throws it on their album. But this album's kind of weird because it's got like 33 songs on it. So I feel like it's kind of a B-sides record to begin with. And then they also have a cover of, it's called Linus and Lucy, and it's the Peanuts theme.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That's
it's
awesome.
real good. So there you go. Hey Jealousy, the Ergs,
Cool.
not covered by the Gin Blossoms. What's your number one, Michael?
My number one,
I mean, Moke.
that's Michael. The first one I picked is a cover off a compilation, so I'm throwing shade in your idea.
I'm not being snobby. I mean, I like the cover off the compilation. I'm just saying it's more rare on an album.
All right,
Yeah.
fine. And the band is Spanish Love Songs. The song is Funeral, which is a Phoebe Bridgers song.
Okay.
And it's off. There's a German record label called Uncle M that's putting out this compilation that's a benefit for Sea Shepherd,
Okay.
which is like, I believe they're like,
Protect the whales.
yeah, that kind of thing. Marine
Marine.
conservation. That's
There
the
it
word.
is.
That's the word I'm
Nice.
thinking of.
Those are big words.
Yeah. But I don't know, like, have you listened to much of Phoebe Bridgers before?
No.
Again, like kind of indie folk stuff.
Okay.
It's really good. She's kind of in the news now because of the whole Ryan Adams thing.
Okay.
But this song, Funeral, is like awesome, but it's really slow and like somber. So it's kind of cool to see Spanish love songs take it and do something different with it. Made it their own. It sounds like a Spanish love songs.
You're really liking Spanish love songs.
Yeah,
You're
you guys-
welcome.
You turn me on
Always.
in more ways than one, Nate. But yeah, so it's I mean, Spanish love songs kind of have like that somber mood to them, anyways.
Yeah.
So it kind of works for them.
Is it a depressing song? I mean, Funeral, probably not an up song.
Yeah, it's not it's not an uplifting song.
Right.
But yeah, so that's what I went with.
Cool. Hey, Jealousy, the Ergs, and
Spanish love songs with Funeral.
Tell me, do you think it'd be alright if I could just crash here tonight? CC, I'm in no shape for driving. Anyway, I got no place to go. And you know it might not be that bad. You were the best I'd ever had. If I hadn't blown the whole thing years ago, I might not be alone. Tomorrow we can drive around this town and let the cops chase us around. Past has gone, but something might be found to take its place. Hey, jealousy. You can trust me not to think and not to sleep around. If you don't expect too much from me, you might not be let down. 'Cause all I really want's to be with you, feeling like I matter too. If I hadn't blown the whole thing years ago, I might be here with you. Tomorrow we can drive around this town and let the cops chase us around. Past is gone, but something might be found to take its place. Hey, jealousy. Tomorrow we can drive around this town and let the cops chase us around. Past is gone, but something might be found to take its place. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. Well, tell me, do you think it'd be alright if I could just crash here tonight? CC, I'm in no shape for driving. Anyway, I got no place to go. 'Cause all I really want's to be with you, feeling like I matter too. If I hadn't blown the whole thing years ago, might not be alone. Tomorrow we can drive around this town and let the cops chase us around. Past is gone, there's something might be found to take its place. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. She took my heart. There's only one thing I couldn't start.
I'm singing at a funeral tomorrow for a kid a year older than me. And I've been talking to his dad. It makes me so sad when I think too much about it. I can't breathe. And I have this dream where I'm screaming underwater. My friends are all waving from the shore. And I don't need you to tell me what that means. I don't believe in that shit anymore. Well, Jesus Christ, I'm so blue all the time. And that's just how I feel. Always have and always will. Always have and always will. Well, I have this friend, Uncle. When I bored myself to tears, and we talk until we think we might just kill ourselves, but then we laugh until night I blacked out in my car, and I woke up in my childhood bed, wishing I was someone else, feeling sorry for myself. Then I remembered someone's kid is dead. Well, Jesus Christ, I'm so blue all the time, and that's just how I feel. Always have and I always will. Always have and I always will. Let me again. When I'm doing nothing again. I'm doing nothing. I'm doing nothing.
Very much a Spanish love songs song. Spanish love songs song. Yeah.
And that's very much an Ergs song.
Yeah. Both Ergs and Spanish love songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the band, like the Ergs are a band that would do a lot of covers.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know Mikey has covered the Propaganda song. I can't remember which one though.
I don't know.
Which is the one with Steve Smith reference in the Flames.
Oh, like resisting tyrannical government.
I'm pretty sure he covered that song.
That's a great song.
It is
really good. I still have a soft spot for Less Talk, More Rock.
Oh, it's a great album.
It's awesome. Really good. Really good, Mike.
So good.
Number 2?
Sure.
Should we move on to 2?
Let's go.
Okay. So this is a compilation that it comes from.
You hypocrite.
I told you, Mike. I mean, Moke. So this series of compilations I felt was not great. This is the Punk Goes compilation series.
See, I disagree.
Okay.
There are some good. I think the Punk Goes metal is really good.
Yes, I would agree with that statement.
And
There's like Punk Goes acoustic, Punk Goes pop, Punk Goes. I just felt
there might be like one or two okay on there. Did they do the ones before you were punk as well? Like I really like those two compilations.
Those two are good, but I don't think they did.
They're not the same thing.
No, I feel like that was. I'm going to be wrong, but I feel like it was Side One Dummy.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Fearless.
But Fearless didn't do those.
Oh yeah, who does?
I don't know. I don't know who did them.
We can look after we hear the songs.
Okay.
I'm sure they're in the back there somewhere.
We'll do it later.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would agree that there are some good songs, but I feel like a lot of them were just like, yeah, sure, we'll do a song, and it's just kind of like halfway done. Like it's.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There's not a lot of even just the tightness of some of the bands and stuff. I was just a little bit let down on some of that.
I thought that as they went on, and part of that is getting older and not liking that kind of the bands they started picking. I was like, ugh, I don't want to hear that band, let alone them doing a cover.
Right. So this one's from Punk Goes Metal, which I think is the best one.
Oh, easily.
For sure. And I think part of it is because with a lot of metal, I want to like it. It's just not quite the right tone. It's not quite right. Not the quite right genre for me.
Yeah,
so
that's fair.
It's like I dig the melodies and I dig the riffs and stuff. It's just I need it in a different direction. So I think that's why I like this one as much as I did. And the one I picked is a Warrant song, which you may be familiar with because I know you're a big hair metal guy.
I am a big hair metal guy.
And this may be one of the cheesiest metal ballads of all time. Heaven Isn't Too Far Away?
Yeah.
Maybe the cheesiest?
No.
pretty close, like
Well,
within the
they're all
top
fucking,
5.
They're all fucking cheesy.
This one has a special place in the world of cheese.
Yeah, it's pretty cheesy.
Yeah. So they picked like the perfect band to cover this because they're a little bit cheesy too. Newfound Glory.
Yeah, I was trying to think if it was Atari's or Newfound Glory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think no, Atari's doesn't do a version of this one, but I like it. Newfound Glory just kind of took it to that next level. And it's still like I say, it's still got like that cheesy quality.
Oh yeah,
but it's like it's wrung out just enough that like I can
polished,
get into it.
It's polished in a different way.
Yeah,
Because like
exactly.
that's like the ballad, like the hair metal ballad was pretty polished, but this is polished in a different way.
Totally. And I really like this one. This is like one that I feel like I was going to put on the last list and I didn't, and I regretted it for 32 episodes.
I keep looking at picking ones off this one because I actually still listen to that comp a lot, but I know all those songs a lot from when I was a kid. So
Yeah.
I always really like the Link 80 cover of Harvester's Sorrows on there. It's so good.
I thought you would be like a My Michelle kind of guy.
That's Guns N' Roses. You know how I feel about Guns N' Roses.
Fair enough.
I do like that cover though. I
The
like it more than
AFI
the
one?
original.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's what I chose.
All right.
Heaven isn't too far away. And to you, Mike?
To me, I picked a band from Canada.
A band? From where?
Canada.
Wow.
Covering a Canadian band.
We're from Canada.
We are.
I
How
know.
crazy.
That's nuts. Where'd you hear about these guys?
You know, on the CBC.
Oh, nice. Also Canadian.
Yeah. I was listening to it out on the pond,
Oh, the pond.
shooting some puck.
Nice. Nice. That's what everyone does in Canada.
Yeah, we all just shoot the puck, drink Tim Hortons, and
Shoot the puck.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing? Shooting the puck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we do, eh?
Hey.
Anyway, the band's Propagandy.
Oh, good.
Shocker, hey?
Shocker.
But and the band they cover is a band called Rebel Spell. Do you know Rebel Spell?
I don't think I do. Is this off that new, like the extended version of Victory Lap, or this is an EP?
This is a one-off.
A one-off.
Yeah.
But recent, right?
2015 maybe.
Okay.
Rebel Spell were a band from Vancouver, and the singer died in a tragic climbing accident. But they were like a pretty political band, and Propaganda was friends with them. And to honor them, they covered one of their songs, and the song is called "I Am a Rifle."
I know this song. It's a great song.
Yeah.
I don't know that I know the original. What's the original like?
Very similar.
Yeah.
I like Propaganda's more. It's more like a little bit, got a little more oomph to it. And I just found this out doing some research that I didn't know Warren Women did the backup vocals on it.
Huh.
So
The more you know.
the more you know.
Yeah.
But I love, this is one of my favorite Propaganda songs, and it's not a Propaganda song, which is kind of crazy.
Wow. That is crazy. There's a lot of talk about bands' best songs being not their own songs.
No, only Dave thinks that. And he just likes to throw away wild statements to get
Wild
statements.
Yeah.
This all happens on the WhatsApp chat. If anybody, we're just talking.
Yeah. You can join. Anybody can join.
You guys all know what we're talking about. But
You
if
can
you
join.
if you're to join in the WhatsApp chat, there's
We're going to do this from time to time. We're going to alienate all you people that don't want to be part of the WhatsApp chat. That said, there is a high level of commitment. We've had people drop off.
there's a lot of jibber jabber.
One guy said, I think this guy Thomas was on there for about 2 weeks, and all of a sudden he just said, I can't do this anymore. And then the little notification said, Thomas has left the group. Like, that was it. I think that's all he even said the whole time, the whole 2 weeks.
I think there were some discussions in there, and then it just was like, he's like, this is too much to keep track of.
But that, like, I don't understand that, because I mean, you don't have to keep up.
Yeah,
like,
I don't keep up with some of the stuff.
No, you can just ignore it.
I just go with what's going on when I look at it. I'm like, oh, I'll piece it together.
So I think if you're an anxious person, probably not the group for you. But if you can be, just mellow and chill, you might enjoy it.
Yeah.
And just pick it up from time to time. And then you'll be included on these conversations that we're having to alienate you.
Kind of like how I enjoy Warrant time to time.
Just like that. Yeah. So
I don't actually really like Warrant. They really suck.
They're kind of in that Poison vein, right?
Yeah, that's where my cutoff was.
Rat, was that another band?
Rat was a band that was a little bit better than them.
A little bit better.
Little.
You're a little bit better than these guys.
Yeah.
And I don't like these guys. So just so you know. Heaven Isn't Too Far Away, Newfound Glory, and
Propaganda with I Am a Rifle.
Got a picture of your house, and you're standing by the door. It's black and white and faded, and it's looking pretty worn. I see the fact without a word, silhouetted in the back. The memories are great, but man, they're really coming back. I don't need to be the king of the world, as long as I'm the hero of this little girl. Heaven isn't too far away.
right, Mike. Did you find out some answers from
I did some digging.
from section 2?
I did some digging.
Oh, good.
Fearless put out the Punk Goes ones,
Okay, that's what I said.
and Vagrant put out the Before You Were Punk.
I also said that, so I was right.
I don't think you said Vagrant.
Yeah, I said them
Okay.
both. Yeah,
Sure.
That's
I'm not going to fact check.
No. I mean, it's not like you can go backwards. Can't go backwards in life, Mike. You always want to be moving forwards.
At least that's not what Dr. Brown says.
Dr. Brown's wrong. Dr. Brown is wrong. Number 3? Yes?
Sure.
Yes?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me just check my flux capacitor.
I'm going to keep the 80s metal. We call it metal. Is Warrant metal? Do they live in that genre?
They would be like,
Like hair metal, right? But it's,
Yeah, 'cause
metal is still in the name.
yeah. Do they sing? They sing Cherry Pie.
No, I think that's maybe.
I think they sing Cherry Pie.
I thought that was Rat. No.
Rat's song was.
You would know more about this than I would.
Oh, what was Rat's song? Rat had a big hit too. Like turns. I can't remember.
Doesn't
Who cares?
matter,
Rat
yeah.
sucked. Warrant sucked.
But Rat wasn't as bad as Warrant.
No,
Right.
Rat had a little bit more street cred.
Right. Because Rats are from the street.
Yeah.
Right? So you know what you're getting into when you pick up a Rat album.
Yeah.
So I guess it's metal. We're going to keep going with the metal. You're doing it again. You're trying to read upside down.
No, I'm not. I don't care. I just don't know where to look.
I tell you every time, just right here. This next song is by a band called Motley Crue.
Oh,
Band that I feel you're familiar with.
I'm very familiar with Moke Crue.
Where do they fit in the metal world?
So they would be like,
80s metal?
yeah, well, they're hair metal, but they're
metal.
like, for me anyway, the first 2 Motley Crue albums are really good
Okay.
and like canon for that kind of metal. And then,
I love that word.
and then they just, I don't like any, like, they got pushed into that overproduced, like ballad stuff and like,
Right.
I mean, they have like Dr. Feelgood and stuff after. That's okay, but it's too much for me. Like, I like kind of the rawness of the first 2 albums.
I feel like this is off one of the first albums because came out in, I think, 81. And I really don't like their version of their own song. Again, it's like one of those songs where like I can hear the melody and it's just not like, it's not quite there. I don't think the recording's that great too. I don't know.
Well,
did they have really bad, or I don't want to say really bad, but did they have not so great recordings?
Super. I like the compression on it. It sounds
Okay.
so compressed.
This is definitely from one of those records.
Did you read The Dirt?
No.
Oh, really?
I know. I think you've told me to,
Yeah, I
and
should
that I
lend you
would
it.
like it. Yeah,
I'll lend you The
should.
Dirt. And
Okay.
I just saw Netflix made a Dirt movie that's coming out
Oh, really?
based on them. So,
It's not Joe Dirt, though. You're not teasing me with Joe Dirt, are you?
well,
Because that'd be a horrible tease.
yeah, that would be
Yeah. This is On With The Show.
nice.
Yeah.
I almost picked this. Which version did you pick?
The Get Up Kids.
Get Up Kids.
Yeah.
There's either the Ataris or the Get Up Kids. So
Yeah, I prefer the Get Up Kids version. And like I knew the song the first time I heard it, but I had no idea who it was. And then I heard the original and realized that I much prefer the Get Up Kids version.
you know why you know it? Because I used to put it on a lot of mixtapes.
Oh, is
in
that
high
right?
school.
Like the
The
OG?
Motley Crue one.
Yeah. It's
So
there's just
It doesn't sound like a Motley Crue song though.
No, it drags. That's the
Well,
problem.
that's because Nikki Sixx did it.
Oh, it's like it's his song.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. The whole song just kind of drags. Like I just want somebody to pick it up off the ground and get it walking again. And I feel like the Get Up Kids.
See, I think if
they
you
do
read
that.
when you read the story behind the song, you'll enjoy it more.
Okay.
But I'm not going to ruin it for you.
Okay.
I picked an 80s song as well.
Oh, nice.
And it's a song that I was a big fan of because of Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Also nice.
So-
Huge fan of that movie.
Great movie.
So good.
So automatically when I hear the song, I think of the movie. It's just one of those things. The song is Somebody's Baby,
Yes.
originally by Jackson Browne.
Yes.
And the band covering it is Have Mercy. So how great of a name is Have Mercy for a band?
So good.
Love the Uncle Jesse reference.
It's got to be from that, right?
What else could it be?
I don't know. Maybe they do different stuff in the States.
Can you do an Uncle Jesse impersonation?
I don't think so.
No, I figured you could. I was hoping you'd be able to say "Have Mercy" like him.
No, it's
Does
been a
Peter
long
Griffin say
time.
"Have Mercy"?
Did I ever tell you about the podcast I heard about, I think it was Alec Baldwin interviewing Cameron Crowe, and they talked all about like Fast Times, and they talked like at great length, and how like casting for Spicoli was just like this nightmare. Like nobody was fitting the bill. And then somebody was like, oh, well, there's this like method actor named Sean Penn. You should check him out. And like, when you think about that, like method actor for Spicoli, like really? And so they reach out to Sean Penn and he reads the script and he's just like, yeah, I could do that. And they're like, okay, well, could we see a little bit of that? And he's like, no. And they're like, what? He's like, no, you can't see it. Like, you just got to trust that I can do it. And like, he's unknown, right? Like,
yeah, I was going to say, I'm like, was he in anything before that?
Like, no. I mean, maybe, but he was pretty unknown at the time, right? And so they just went with it. Like they were like, nobody else is fitting this, so let's just trust this guy. And so he shows up like on set like a couple days into shooting, and like they're trying to get something out of him before like they start shooting his scenes, and he just won't have any of it. And then finally, you know, it's a scene with Spicoli in it, and he gives it to them, and everyone was just like on their knees, like,
crazy.
This is the greatest thing
You have
ever.
to send me that link.
Yeah, it's
I'd
really
like
good.
to that.
Cameron Crowe on Alec Baldwin's Here's the Thing.
Cool.
But I'll send you the link.
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't remember that.
Did we do a pick already? That was a long story.
Yeah, I picked Have Mercy.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's
Okay.
Baby.
And I picked, what did I? Oh, On With Show.
On with the show.
The Get Up Kids.
Frankie died just the other night. Some say it was suicide, but we know how the story goes. With a 6-string knife and his streetwise pride, the boy was a man before his time, and she knew all their dreams would come true. You see, Frankie was fast, he was too fast to know. He wouldn't go slow until his lethal dose, and she knows he'd finally come too close. Well, on with the show, going on with the show. Come on, baby, now I know. Ooh, gotta be somebody's baby. She must be somebody's baby. 'Cause all the guys on the corner stand back and let her walk on by. She's gotta be somebody's baby. She must be somebody's baby. She's gotta be somebody's baby. She's so fine. She's gonna be somebody's only light. Gonna shine tonight. Oh yeah. She's gonna be somebody's baby tonight. I heard her talking with her friends when she thought nobody else was around. She said she's gotta be somebody's baby. She must be somebody's baby. 'Cause when the cars and the signs and the streetlights light up the town, she's gotta be somebody's baby. She must be somebody's baby. She's gotta be somebody's baby. She's so fine. She's probably somebody's only light. Gonna shine tonight. Oh yeah. She's probably somebody's baby tonight. I try to shut my eyes, but I can't get her out of my sight. Well, I know I'm gonna know her, but I can't get over my fright. Well, I'm gonna walk up to her and I'm gonna talk to her tonight. Gonna shine tonight, make her mine tonight. Gonna shine tonight, make her mine tonight. Oh yeah. Gonna shine tonight, make her mine tonight. Oh yeah. Gonna shine tonight, make her mine tonight.
This next pick, Michael, is a pick that this song sounds really nothing like the original. So I don't normally like this. I normally feel like I need it to be a little bit closer to that original song. But this one, and I think on first listen, I was like, no, I can't get into this. But the more I listened to it, the more I could really appreciate what this band did with the song. And there are like little hints, but they very much made it their own. And this is a band that I think probably, I don't know if they do a lot of covers like recorded wise, but when we saw them, they played a handful of covers and they played them pretty true to form, but it was awesome. The band is Beach Slang.
Oh,
and
I think they do amazing cover jobs.
I do too. Yeah. But like when we saw them, like they were pretty just like they weren't doing full covers. They were just kind of doing like little
I think he was
intermissions.
He was just doing like
a gag sort of thing, right? But I don't know, like, do they have a ton of covers?
They have two full album, or like two EPs that are just covers.
Well, that would answer the question.
On the Quiet Slang, they have two covers, and then his new album, the new album that's coming out in a few weeks, is like 3 or 4 covers.
I feel like I don't recognize any of the covers. Like, should I recognize those covers?
On the new one?
On any of them?
Well, now you would, because I gave you that Plimsolls album.
Okay.
So the Plimsolls are on there.
It's a deep cut.
Jesus and the Mary Chain one, you'd probably know. And the other ones, they do 13 by Big Star, which you would know.
Yeah, I don't know that I know all those bands enough that it would like click for me, especially if they're different.
I feel like some of those songs, if you heard it,
yeah,
you would know it.
Okay.
But
I mean, again, like deep cuts. Like, did you get into these bands because of those covers, or like did you know them before?
Well, I knew them before.
Okay.
Like, they're not stuff I'm like well versed in, but enough that I would know most of those songs. There was a couple on the first one where I was like, wow, I really want, like Plimsolls. I didn't really know much about the Plimsolls.
Right.
And I did go on a really big Dramarama kick trying to find stuff up on them because I like that song a lot. And I had I know the name basically because it's an 80s band, but.
And so. You know the 80s. If there's one guy that knows the 80s, it's this guy. Right.
I didn't tell you that's one of my. I knocked off my list. I was on a big Corey Hart kick.
Oh, really?
Because of.
Are you going to go see him?
No. But that's one of the first tapes I owned as a kid too.
Corey Hart.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
Sunglasses at Night.
no, the one after it, I can't remember what it's called now.
There was one after it.
There's 3 after, I think.
Wow. I had no idea.
But there's a show I'm watching called Future Man, and there's a whole bunch of stuff about Corey Hart in it. And it just kind of, like sometimes when you like have something tossed in front of you, and then you go on a little black hole of like discovery.
Sure.
So anyway,
That's cool.
We've got really sidetracked here.
We really did.
Yeah. Future Man, good show.
The song I chose is about a girl, and it's on the Nirvana tribute to Bleach record.
They do a good job of this.
They really do. Yeah, doused in mud, soaked in bleach. Like I say, it's super different from the original, but like again, like enough hints that you know what the song is. I mean, if the album that it's on didn't totally give it away.
Yeah.
But I really like it. I really like this song. Yeah. It was a bit of a grower, but like I say, it's one of those few that I like that they really took it and made it their own, totally changed the song, and I think they did a great job.
Just a little quick side note. And you probably know it better than me because you're a bigger Nirvana fan than I think I was back in the day. But I just read a big article about all the covers Nirvana did. I didn't realize they did so many covers.
Oh, really?
And I think they got all released on like some compilation like later on.
Huh.
So I was checking them out, and there was a bunch of cool ones on there. Like they did a Wipers cover, which is really cool.
Crazy.
But
I did not know
that was a
that.
little side step. Sorry.
You knew more than I did.
I figured you would have known them a little more. Like I like Nirvana, but not to the extent that like other people like them.
Yeah.
I like them more now, and like I did like them, so don't like I really, and they did change probably how I listened to music for a bit, but
they changed how a lot of people listen to music. Yeah. Have you listened to Bleach recently?
I love Bleach. That's my favorite. That's my favorite
crazy
Nirvana
good.
album by far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your number 4.
My number 4.
To you, Mike.
This is a weird one because I don't know the original.
Okay, and it was unfindable.
Oh, I could have found it. I just don't know it.
Oh no, I could have done that, I guess.
Okay, so this is a song from the musical Hamilton.
Okay.
Which I'm.
Have you seen that?
I have not. I'm assuming you have not either.
I have not. I don't think it's come through Calgary.
I don't think it's made its way here yet. But from what I can gather, everybody's got to see Hamilton.
Yeah, that's the word on the street.
That's the word on the street. Anyway, Lin-Manuel did a thing called the Hamel Drop series, and bands covered songs from Hamilton.
Okay.
In their own kind of way.
That's cool.
And one of the songs is done by the Regrets, who are a band I've just been hearing more and more about, and I've grown to like a lot. They play kind of garagey punk stuff, and they're pretty. I think they're pretty young. I think they're like still teenagers.
Wow.
But the song they covered is "Helpless." I don't know much about it, other than that, but I really like the song. It's really catchy.
So did Lin-Manuel? Did he like endorse this? Like, did he have a hand in it?
In the song they picked?
No, like in this compilation.
Yeah, this is he put it together.
Oh, that's cool.
I think he curated the bands and stuff.
That's cool. That's really cool.
I can't get a vibe on him. He seems kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know him very well. But in the few encounters we've had,
I thought you and him were good buds.
No, like I say, he hasn't made his way through Calgary, Alberta yet. But
you guys aren't
he on,
Facebook friends?
He was on Curb, right? Wasn't there a show he was on for a little while?
Oh, yeah,
I think
he was on Curb. He was
yeah.
on Curb. You're right.
Yeah, because
there's a whole big thing about Hamilton tickets. I forgot about that.
Well, and they were trying to pitch something to him, like
yeah.
Larry's play.
Oh yeah,
the one about
Rush.
Salman Rushdie?
Salman
Rushdie?
Salman Rushdie, yeah.
So random. I think I liked him in that.
Yeah, he was good in that.
Yeah. That's about all I know about him.
He seems like a good dude for like causes and things like that.
Yeah.
So
he's all about the cause. He's doing it for the cause.
Not Bill Cosby. to clarify.
No, just to clarify. The cause is
being
CAUSE. Yeah. Not that guy. Man, that just keeps getting weirder and oh man.
Eesh.
That's not for here.
No.
That's not for here.
But eesh.
About a girl. Beach slang. And
The Regrets with Helpless.
I need an easy friend, I do. Within inner land, I do.
left me, you would share 'em.
2 weeks later in the living room, stressing. My father's stone-faced while you're asking for his blessing. I'm dying inside as you whine and dine, and I'm trying not to cry, 'cause there's nothing that your mind can't do. My father makes his way across the room to you. I'm panning for a second, thinking we're through, but then he shakes your hand and says, be true. And you turn back at me and smile, and I'm helpless. Look into your eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm helpless. Down for the count and I'm drowning and I'm helpless. That boy is mine. Yeah, I'm helpless. Down for the count and I'm drowning in
You curious about Hamilton?
I am. I feel like I heard like a song that he wrote for something else, and it was like on another podcast. I can't totally remember it, but it was hilarious. Like I feel like he's really quite witty and
I would
clever and funny, and
I would say so.
yeah. Like I feel like Hamilton would be like the Book of Mormon mixed with like
See, I'm not a musical guy.
something else.
I'm not a musical or a plays guy.
No?
No.
Like have you gone to any? So you're just saying I'm not.
No, but I don't even like. the
You're
ones
like, I don't like Brussels sprouts.
No.
Have you tried them?
Yes,
No.
I have tried Brussels sprouts.
You don't like them because they're vegetables. They're green.
Ugh.
Sick.
But like I've never even liked like The Sound of Music or anything like
No,
that.
I don't like that.
No,
Who likes
but
that?
people.
No. People that are under the age of 83? Come on.
Okay, fair.
It's so boring.
It's the only one that came to my mind that I'm like, I
I'm not
I
a
don't
big
like
musical fan.
I didn't like Grease or anything like that ever as a kid. Like I hated Grease.
You hated it.
Like hated it.
Wow. What were you doing watching Grease as a kid?
I feel like it's something like
There's a lot of adult themes in Grease. Like a lot. Like more than
my parents. I'll be honest. My parents let me watch whatever I wanted.
Yeah, I
and
know
they were
that.
like,
You had the Spice Channel. You were the kid with the Spice
I don't know
Channel,
what
weren't
the Spice
you?
Channel is, but-
Yeah, you do. You know exactly what it is.
You were at my house. I didn't have the Spice Channel.
Yeah, but I knew you in
But
high school.
my mom did like sign something at Blockbuster when we were kids to let us rent anything.
What's a Blockbuster?
It's this thing where there's videos.
Videos?
You had to go in the store. You know how like you click on something to watch something now?
What's a store? This is crazy. What are you even talking about?
All right.
Do you want to thank the people? It's kind of your thing.
Yeah. Thank you, people.
Nice. I've been waiting 45 episodes for it to be done like that.
Thanks to everyone for listening, for interacting with us. You can check us out on our webpage, which is www.highfives.ca.
3 W's.
That's 3.
1, 2, 3.
If you Bing it, you get there. You Google it, you get there.
Yeah, bing the shit out of that.
We also now have an Instagram.
What?
Yeah. It's where I put all Nate's nudes.
Cool. They needed a home.
Yeah. Well,
A home away from home.
just
That other home being Mike's bedroom.
So if you're into that, come check
If
out
you're
our
into it.
wink.
Wink and a gun. Wink and a gun.
And then check us out on Twitter and on Facebook and send in your lists. Thanks for checking us out. And Nate, what's your last pick?
What is my last pick, Mike? This is a pick. We've kind of touched on this album a little bit earlier. I can't believe it didn't make the first go around. Did you pick? No, and you didn't. I thought you picked something off before you were Punk the first go
did.
around. You did?
Before you were Punk 2, though, I picked the Get Up Kids close to me.
Oh, 2. Right. I didn't like 2 as much as 1.
Oh, I see. I like 2 better than 1.
I like the picture better on 2 with Flock of Seagulls looking guy. That was good.
Yeah.
But this one is off of 1. And this was a band, as we've discovered in bands you didn't like but grew to like. No idea what episode that is.
37.
Okay.
Sure. I made that up.
Brackets that band.
Yes.
That I couldn't get into when I was a young man. In my older age, I've very much gotten into them. And I think...
You get into a lot of things, don't you? Trouble.
Yes. Is that the right answer?
I don't know.
I feel like they were the perfect band to cover this song. And this is like one of those covers. It's kind of like the Ataris doing Boys of Summer, where it's not like over the top. It's not just sped up. Like I'm sure it's sped up if you were to, measure the timing of it, but not to a significant degree. It's not like, a slow song gone fast. It's just kind of like dialed up, It's given a little bit of an edge. It's taken the softness out of it, Just more fabric softener for you.
Did enough to it.
Yeah. And this is one of those covers. I like these kind of covers a lot. The song is 867-5309 Jenny.
Excellent.
Which was originally done by Tommy Two-Tone.
Sure.
Yeah. Did
It's
you
his
know
only
that?
song. I did know that.
Okay. That was his only song?
Yeah, I think so. I'm
Really?
sure he had other songs, but that was his only hit.
Okay.
Classic one-hit wonder.
It's a classic song.
It is.
Like, I'm glad he had one in him, right?
Who else covered this? Less than Jake?
I don't know. I feel like there have been bands, like this is one of those songs that other bands cover.
Mm-hmm.
This is the best one.
Yeah.
And this is also the best on that compilation. Moke, why don't you hit us with 5?
A 5. 5 is...
it's the one that's right beside the 5.
Yeah, again, I can't see. Fucking old.
It helps when you know what a 5 looks like, though.
Well, I'm also dumb.
Moke, hence Moke.
Yeah. This is a song that is also covered a lot. And I think it might be one of the best ones. And
One of the best, not the best.
Well,
just stand by it. Just
should
own
I
it.
just own it?
Just
It's
own
the
it.
best one then.
Yeah.
It's the best one. I don't know if everyone will agree. I agree.
Who cares?
You might agree. And it's done by our friend Savick.
Oh, is this Linoleum?
It is Linoleum.
Yeah, that's a good call. I actually thought about this one a lot.
I don't think they didn't put this out on anything. It's just...
You just put it out to the world for free,
for
just
free.
as a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was going to do more of these,
Yeah.
but he didn't.
He didn't.
No. I think he had another kid instead.
That's what happens, I guess.
Do I write another song? Do I do another cover? I'm going to have a baby.
Well, now he's got his own baby band.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Anyway, the song is Linoleum by NoFX, and it's done by Savick.
It's really good.
It's really good. He's a local artist. Check out his stuff.
Check it out.
Check it out. Thanks for listening. Have a good night or day or whatever you're doing listening to this.
Mike, do you want to call Jenny?
Oh, yeah, we can call her.
What's her number again?
I don't know. It starts with an 8.
6.
Who knows what people's numbers are anymore?
I don't know.
Oh, it's 865.
Bing it. Just bing
fuck,
it.
I don't know.
Bracket and?
867
No,
5309.
That's not it.
All right.
It's something. Okay.
Can I just say Siri called Jenny? Siri.
I bet you would.
Jenny, Jenny, who can I turn to? You give me something I could hold on to. And now you think I'm like the others before. Who saw your name and number on the wall? Jenny, I got your number. I need to make you mine. Jenny, don't change your number. 867-5309. Jenny, Jenny, you're the girl for me. You don't know me, but you make me so happy. closest friend, linoleum. Supports my head, gives me something to believe. That's me on the beachside, combing the sand, metal meter in my hand, sporting a pocket full of change. That's me on the street with a violin under my chin, playing with a grin, singing gibberish. That's me on the back of the bus. That's me in the cell. That's me inside your head. That's me inside your head. That's me inside your head.
Moke does a body good.
Yes. Nice sip. Diet Pepsi. Moke likes Diet Pepsi.
Every time I see that
Have a
commercial,
Diet Pepsi.
every time I
says
see
Moke.
that, sorry, I didn't mean to clear my throat there.